April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, an important time to educate ourselves on statistics and self-examination tips.
Joining us now with more is board-certified urologist Dr. Fenwa Millhouse. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I feel like there's just not as much information out about testicular cancer. How many men does it affect, and how dangerous is it? Obviously, cancer is dangerous, but...
Yeah. So testicular cancer is one of the less common cancers out there and less talked about cancers, but it is still the leading cause of cancer in genetic males aged 15 to 44.
Wow, young.
Yes, young. The American Cancer Society estimates about 10,000 individuals this year in the United States will be diagnosed with testicular cancer, and unfortunately about 450 of these individuals will succumb to the disease.
This sounds like a crazy basic question, but a lot of people are wondering, what are testicles and what do they do?
Let's start there.
Okay.
Right? So the testicles are the male reproductive organs.
Okay.
They're important for two main things. One, sperm production, which is paramount to male fertility, and testosterone production, the major sex hormones in men.
Okay. I don't want to liken it to breast cancer, but in males, it is the thing that they can also keep up on their own, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So the testicles are in the scrotum, and fortunately, they're usually pretty easy to assess and to do self-exams. And so monthly self-examinations are encouraged, particularly after puberty in that 20s to 40s year of age. And you can take each testicle in your hands between your thumb and your forefingers and kind of just feel the texture of it. The testicles normally feel very smooth, uniform, a little bit firm. Testicular cancer usually feels very different. It feels like a rock, a hard mass, or like a rock, irregular borders. So if you feel anything that's new, different, not uniform in your testicle, you need to go see a physician ASAP.
And then how do you treat this?
Yeah, so when we see a mass in the testicle or diagnose a patient with a mass in the testicle, it is considered testicular cancer until otherwise proven not. And so we actually take them to surgery rather quickly to remove that testicle. Then depending on what type of testicular cancer it is, there may be other treatment that is involved, like radiation or further surgery. This is one of those things where the earlier we can get to it, the less treatment that may be required.
So it requires to remove the entire testicle. You can't just take out the tumor.
Correct. Yes. Thank God we have two.
Yeah, right?
So I want to get to this. Everybody may be looking at you now and saying, she looks familiar. You became very prevalent on social media during COVID.
Yes.
Because you are a unicorn of sorts. You're a Black female urologist.
Yes.
I mean, how many are there in the country?
1%.
Oh,
1%.
wow.
So very much a unicorn. And when I was in medical school and I learned about urology, I thought there's no way that this would be something that I would do. I didn't see anybody that looked remotely like me in this area until I met another urologist who was a Black woman finally, and I was completely inspired. And so like you said, during COVID, I thought, you know what, let me go out there and just talk about this field that I love, show the world and educate the world about this field. There's so many people who deal with urologic issues, and then also kind of show the world what this little Black girl became and kind of, break down barriers and
Absolutely. And it led to you having a show, Dr. Down There.
Yes, it started with somebody coming into my DM saying, I think you'd make a good TV show. And I'm like, okay, how does this work? I examine private parts all day, but it does work. And TLC gave me this show called Dr. Down Below.
Yeah, Dr.
That's amazing.
And so many people are fascinated by this area because we don't know a lot about our area down below.
Correct. It's a mystery. It's called Dr. Down Below because people don't even like to say the real word. They don't say, penis or vagina. They say down below. And so, there's problems that are super common, but no one talks about it. It's kind of their dirty little secret or shame or guilt surrounding it. So I'm happy to highlight it and I'm happy to provide care here in Chicagoland.
Which is funny that people don't want to talk about it, because I know at least my boys, they're down below all day, every day. And so when does it become to a point where they don't talk about it anymore?
Somehow between, like after puberty,
Yeah.
then it becomes this hush-hush thing. Yes.
too bad.
yes.
Oh, Dr. Millhouse, thank you for coming in. You can see her on social media at Down There Urology.
Correct.
And then downthereurology.com is where you can find her online. And she mentioned she is here in Chicago and also has an office out in Deer Park.